Rihanna made a dazzling return since baby number 3 at A$AP Rocky's 37th birthday. Radiating glam in a sleek leather bomber and feathered pants, she proved that superstar style and pure.
Before we get into what just happened, you need to hit that subscribe button right now and turn on those notifications because Celebrity Program TV is about to give you the exclusive details on Rihanna's shocking first public appearance since having her third baby. And what we're about to reveal is going to blow your mind. Rihanna just stepped out for the first time since welcoming her daughter, and the internet is absolutely losing it. We're talking about the billionaire mogul, the woman who built an empire from scratch, the Beijing queen who dominated music and then conquered beauty and fashion, and she just reminded everyone exactly why she's untouchable. This wasn't some low-key coffee run or a quick grocery store trip. This was a full moment that had paparazzi cameras flashing non-stop and social media breaking within seconds. Friday night in West Hollywood became the setting for what might be the most talked-about celebrity sighting of the entire year when Rihanna showed up at A$AP Rocky's 37th birthday party looking absolutely phenomenal. And I mean phenomenal in a way that makes you question whether this woman actually just had a baby or if she's some kind of superhuman being that doesn't follow the same rules as the rest of us. The fashion icon stepped out in a black leather bomber jacket that screamed luxury and sophistication, the kind of piece that fashion editors immediately start tracking down because when Rihanna wears something, it becomes instantly iconic and sells out before you can even find out where it's from. She completed the look with black pants that featured feathered hems, a detail so unique and perfectly executed that only someone with her level of style confidence could pull it off without looking like they tried too hard. And those matching black heels took the entire ensemble to another level both literally and figuratively. The oversized sunglasses added that element of mystery that makes every paparazzi photo infinitely more captivating. And her long curly hair styled with a center part cascaded down in that effortlessly gorgeous way that somehow looks polished and carefree at the same time. This is the Savage X Fenty founder we're discussing, the visionary who revolutionized the lingerie industry by making inclusivity the standard rather than the exception. So naturally she's going to serve absolute perfection just weeks after giving birth because that's simply who she is and what she does. The birthday boy himself, A$AP Rocky, matched his partner's energy perfectly in a tan trench coat paired with coordinating trousers and a tie, giving everyone watching major couple goals that immediately set social media on fire within minutes of these photos hitting the internet. The Harlem rapper also wore sunglasses because apparently they both decided that the cool factor needed to be at maximum capacity for this particular evening. And honestly, who could blame them for wanting to look that good together? These two have been setting the standard for couple style ever since they went public with their relationship. And this appearance was absolutely no exception to that rule. The moment that really had fans completely losing their composure was when they were photographed climbing into a convertible Rolls-Royce, because of course they're cruising through West Hollywood in a convertible Rolls-Royce. What else would you expect from two people who represent the pinnacle of hip-hop and pop culture royalty? Before they slid into that luxury vehicle, photographers managed to capture them having what looked like an intimate conversation outside the venue, those candid, unguarded moments that give us a rare glimpse into their dynamic as a couple beyond the carefully curated Instagram posts and professional music video appearances. At one point during this spontaneous photo opportunity, Rihanna was spotted waving to photographers from the back seat with what witnesses described as genuine happiness radiating from her entire presence, the kind of authentic joy that you absolutely cannot fake and that tells you everything you need to know about where she is mentally and emotionally in her life right now. Think about what this woman is juggling right now. She just welcomed her third baby into the world. She's actively running multiple billion-dollar businesses across different industries. She's maintaining a high-profile relationship with one of the most influential artists in hip-hop. And she still finds the time and energy to acknowledge the people documenting her life with a friendly wave, which honestly reveals so much about her character despite all the astronomical success and wealth she's accumulated. If you're loving this inside look at what's really happening with Rihanna and Rocky, you need to smash that subscribe button immediately because Celebrity Program TV is your premier source for celebrity news that goes way beyond the superficial headlines. And we've got so much incredible content coming your way that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. The announcement that sent absolute shockwaves rippling through the entire entertainment industry came on September 24th when the Rude Boy singer revealed the birth of their third child, their first daughter, in the most perfectly Rihanna way imaginable through an Instagram post that managed to be simultaneously mysterious and adorable. She shared a photograph of herself cradling the newborn baby alongside an image of tiny pink ribboned boxing gloves, a detail that immediately had fans speculating wildly about the symbolism and significance, while simultaneously melting over the sheer cuteness of it all. The caption was beautifully simple, reading just Rocky Irish Mayor September 13, 2025, introducing the entire world to the newest addition to their rapidly growing family with a name that instantly sparked intense conversations and debates across every major social media platform. Rocky, spelled with an I instead of a Y, is obviously a clever play on her father's stage name, creating that meaningful connection between parent and child that celebrities consistently gravitate toward when choosing names for their babies. And the middle name Irish adds yet another layer of distinctiveness to an already incredibly unique name. This precious little girl joined her big brothers RZA Athelston, who made his arrival in May 2022 and whose name pays beautiful homage to the legendary Wu-Tang Clan founder RZA, and Riot Rose, who was born in August 2023 with a name that perfectly captures that rebellious rock and roll edge that both of his parents naturally embody in everything they do. Just pause and really think about this for a second. 3 children under 4 years old, simultaneously running multiple successful businesses across different sectors, maintaining a relationship that's constantly under intense public scrutiny, and still managing to look like she just walks straight off a fashion runway without breaking a sweat. Rihanna is literally shattering every single stereotype and limitation about motherhood and postpartum recovery that society has tried to impose on women for generations. The epic love story between these two absolute powerhouses definitely didn't happen overnight, and that's precisely what makes it even more fascinating and compelling for those of us who have been watching their journey unfold over the years. They first crossed paths way back in 2012 when they collaborated professionally on the remix of Rihanna's massive hit Cockiness Love It, a track that now feels like incredible foreshadowing considering where they ultimately ended up together more than a decade later. For years and years they maintained a close friendship, existing in that complicated and charged space where mutual attraction might exist but the timing isn't quite right or the circumstances don't properly align, until 2020 when romance rumors started swirling intensely and neither of them made any effort whatsoever to deny what everyone watching could already clearly see developing. The fact that they constructed a solid foundation of genuine friendship first, that they actually knew each other as real human beings with flaws and dreams and personalities before becoming romantically and intimately involved, adds a profound depth to their relationship that you honestly don't always witness with celebrity couples who seem to dive in headfirst based purely on physical attraction or strategic career convenience. They've navigated the treacherous waters of the entertainment industry together. They've observed each other handle fame and harsh criticism and massive success with grace. And that shared understanding in history probably contributes significantly to why they appear so stable and solid despite the absolutely intense scrutiny and pressure that comes with being one of the most famous and watched couples on the entire planet right now. Make sure you stay subscribed to Celebrity Program TV because we're consistently bringing you updates on this incredible family and hundreds of other celebrities with a level of detail and insider perspective that you simply won't get anywhere else on the internet. Just last month, A$AP Rocky sat down for an interview with Elle magazine that had fans immediately dissecting and analyzing every single word he said, particularly when the conversation naturally turned toward marriage and his long-term future with Rihanna. When the interviewer asked him directly and point-blank about his intentions regarding becoming a husband, the fashion killer rapper responded with a cryptic smile and the absolutely intriguing question, "How do you know I'm not already married?" which left journalists and fans scrambling desperately to figure out whether he was simply joking around or actually dropping a massive hint about a secret wedding ceremony that somehow managed to stay completely under the radar. He strategically followed up that potential bombshell revelation with "I'm still not going to confirm it," which is honestly the absolutely perfect response for maintaining their privacy and keeping their personal life sacred while still giving people something juicy to discuss and debate for weeks and months afterward. This calculated level of mystery is completely strategic, it's incredibly smart, and it keeps their most intimate personal moments somewhat protected in an era where literally every celebrity interaction gets immediately dissected and analyzed across multiple platforms within literal seconds of happening. During that same revealing interview, Rocky opened up genuinely about how he and Rihanna deliberately prioritize their family life despite their absolutely demanding careers that would completely consume and overwhelm most people entirely, saying it's all about family when you get home, emphasizing strongly that their household and relationship take absolute precedence over the fame and the lucrative business deals and all that other stuff that seems so monumentally important from the outside looking in. That perspective, That conscious and intentional choice to position family as the center and foundation rather than treating it as an afterthought or secondary priority is probably a massive reason why they seem to be genuinely thriving and flourishing while so many other high-profile celebrity relationships crumble and collapse under the crushing pressure of constant public scrutiny and impossibly conflicting schedules and the countless temptations that inevitably come packaged with that level of fame and access. Rihanna herself has been equally open and vocal about embracing this transformative new chapter of her life. And hearing her discuss motherhood and domesticity is absolutely fascinating for those of us who vividly remember her as the party girl singing confidently about umbrellas and diamonds and wild, unforgettable nights. In an October 2024 interview with E! News, she described her current life as motherhood, wifishhood, and simply enjoying being at home, with that specific wifish terminology immediately sparking intense marriage speculation because why would she deliberately choose that particular phrase if there wasn't at least some element of truth behind it? She enthusiastically and genuinely declared "I love it" when discussing being a homemaker, a statement that might genuinely surprise people who only know her public persona as the boundary-pushing pop superstar and ambitious business mogul, but that actually reveals the beautiful complexity of who she truly is as a multifaceted human being beyond the carefully crafted persona. The visionary woman who built Fenty Beauty into an absolute global phenomenon that fundamentally changed beauty standards forever, and made genuine inclusivity the industry standard rather than a marketing gimmick, genuinely enjoys and cherishes the simple act of being home with her family, actively creating a safe sanctuary away from cameras and expectations, and the relentless demands of maintaining multiple business empires simultaneously. She revealed to the interviewer that she currently has a lot of women in her home, presumably referring to female staff members or family members who are helping with the children and household management, and expressed her heartfelt desire to just be fun and celebrate everything, that deliberate intentional joy that seems to radiate naturally from everything she does and touches now. Rihanna also revealed something profound, saying that she's attempting to create new customs for the little family we formed, demonstrating that she's not just passively going through the predictable motions of motherhood, but actively and thoughtfully considering how to build meaningful traditions and lasting memories that will fundamentally shape her children's lives and give them a strong sense of identity and belonging beyond simply being Rihanna's famous kids. If you haven't subscribed yet, seriously, what are you even doing right now? Hit that button immediately because Celebrity Program TV is bringing you the stories that actually matter with the depth and nuanced perspective you absolutely deserve. And we've got exclusive premium content dropping that you cannot afford to miss under any circumstances. What makes this particular public appearance so profoundly significant isn't merely that Rihanna looks stunning or that she's clearly recovered from childbirth with seemingly superhuman speed that defies all logic. It's what this powerful moment represents in the larger narrative arc of her life right now at this precise moment in time. This is a woman who could easily and justifiably stay home for months on end, completely shield herself from public scrutiny during the vulnerable and challenging postpartum period, and let her extremely capable team handle absolutely everything while she focuses exclusively on bonding with her newborn daughter and caring for her two young sons. Instead, she deliberately chose to show up for her partner's birthday celebration, to be physically and emotionally present for an important milestone moment in his life, sending a crystal-clear message about the kind of relationship they've intentionally built together and the priorities they've firmly established as a unified family unit. That convertible Rolls-Royce wasn't just expensive transportation getting them from point A to point B. It was a bold statement, a powerful declaration that they're living life entirely on their own terms regardless of what society expects or what critics might say about new mothers showing up to parties in West Hollywood just weeks after giving birth. The dynamics and mechanics of their relationship seem to work so effectively precisely because both of them fundamentally understand the intense demands of maintaining careers at the absolute highest level while simultaneously trying to build something genuine and lasting in their personal lives. A$AP Rocky clearly isn't intimidated or threatened by Rihanna's massive success or her billionaire status, which is genuinely refreshing in an industry where fragile male egos often absolutely cannot handle being with women who outshine them professionally or financially. Similarly, Rihanna doesn't seem to need Rocky to be anything other than authentically who he is, a genuinely talented artist with his own creative vision and artistic pursuits, who also happens to be a devoted father and supportive partner. They've created a partnership that appears remarkably balanced despite the inherent challenges and complications of their extraordinary circumstances. And that careful balance is probably what allows them to successfully navigate parenthood while maintaining their individual identities and separate career trajectories. The fact that they can coordinate their complex schedules to ensure someone is always available for their children, while both continuing to work on passion projects that matter deeply to them, demonstrates a level of organization and genuine commitment that goes far beyond what many people manage to achieve in far less complicated situations. Don't you dare forget to subscribe to Celebrity Program TV if you want to stay constantly updated on Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, and all the celebrities making major headlines with stories that actually matter and details you absolutely won't find anywhere else. Social media completely exploded when these photographs from the birthday celebration started circulating widely, with fans expressing everything from pure excitement over seeing Rihanna looking so genuinely happy and radiant to intense speculation about whether the couple might have secretly gotten married based on Rocky's cryptic comments and Rihanna's deliberate use of that wife-ish terminology. The comment sections across Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok instantly became virtual gathering spaces for passionate fans to meticulously dissect every single detail of her outfit, carefully analyze their body language in the candid photos, and endlessly debate the significance of this being her first public appearance since welcoming baby Rocky into the world. Some observant fans pointed out how remarkably natural and relaxed both of them looked despite knowing full well they were being actively photographed by dozens of cameras, suggesting a genuine comfort level with their relationship and their public image that comes directly from years of navigating fame together side by side. Others focused obsessively on the fashion choices, breaking down where each individual piece might be from and calculating how much the entire coordinated look probably cost, because when Rihanna steps out anywhere, her outfit immediately becomes legitimate news in itself, worthy of multiple detailed articles and countless social media threads analyzing every element. The specific timing of this appearance is also worth noting and examining because it arrives at a moment when both of them could easily and reasonably justify stepping completely back from public life to focus exclusively on their rapidly expanding family. Instead, they're actively demonstrating that parenthood doesn't automatically mean giving up every other aspect of your identity in life, that you can be fully present for your children while still maintaining the other important aspects of your identity that existed before kids entered the picture. This message resonates particularly strongly in a culture that often forces mothers into an impossible choice between career ambitions and family responsibilities, suggesting that truly dedicated mothers must sacrifice absolutely everything for their children, while any woman who continues pursuing professional goals must not care enough about her kids. Rihanna and Rocky are living, breathing proof that it's entirely possible to do both successfully, to be devoted present parents while also being accomplished artists and savvy entrepreneurs and supportive partners who show up for each other's important moments and celebrations. The image of them in that Rolls-Royce, both looking incredible and genuinely happy together, represents a version of success that naturally includes family rather than viewing children as obstacles to overcome or sacrifices to reluctantly make. Rihanna's first public appearance since giving birth to Rocky wasn't just a simple birthday party outing. It was a powerful statement about who she is at this transformative stage of her life and what matters most to her right now. She's conquered music, built beauty and fashion empires, became a billionaire through pure talent and business savvy, and now she's seamlessly adding mother of three to that already impressive resume. Subscribe to Celebrity Program TV right now. Hit that notification bell hard. And keep coming back because we're bringing you the celebrity stories that matter with real depth and insight, and you definitely don't want to miss what we've got coming next.